Alright, so it looks like the next LF we're gonna get here is LF Super Vegeta, so just kind of excited to see what this character is really gonna look like in battle, right? We did get some of his details with the reveals and stuff, but not the full scope, right? Just everything is gonna be in here except for his stats, so let's just take a look at what LF Super Vegeta is gonna be able to do. We do know that from the reveals and stuff that he has a lock-in, and he's got like this crazy ass unique gauge, and then he's also got a ranged ult activation, so just you know, ranged ult is something that's gonna be, I'm not too sure that's gonna be, and then the lock-in, yeah, it's probably just gonna be his best asset, right? The lock-in is crazy still. So all right, Vegeta, let's see what you can do. Strength 1, powerful abilities when entering and remaining on the battlefield. When he enters the battlefield, he's gonna inflict all enemies with 2 sub count, which is crazy, and there's no limit to that. He's gonna get a huge boost in next strike art damage inflicted, so you do even more damage while the lock-in is active. And then every 3 counts, Vegeta's on the battlefield, you'll gain HP and get extra key and boost in damage inflicted. So just do even more damage. Strength number 2 is he has amazing offensive and defensive power when the unique gauge is full, and an impressive main ability. When the unique gauge is full, a range of offensive and defensive effects will activate. For offense, he'll gain card draw speed. For double card draw speed, he'll gain cover null, so he finally gets to do whatever the hell he wants to do. For defense, he'll go type neutral. He will nullify their special move, their ultimates, their purple cards, their Rising Rush, and their main abilities for 5 counts. We know that from the reveals and stuff. And then when you use the main ability, you'll charge your unique gauge by 50%, recover your vanishing gauge by 100%, and draw the ult. And okay, it's just kind of spoiling things. So let's just move on to the actual kit here. Alright, where you're red, you have tags Vegeta Clan, Saiyan, and Super Saiyan. And then he has episode Cell Saga Z. Okay. You know that his main ability is going to give him his Vanish back and give him this unique gauge technically, so we'll see, right? No, we did see his main ability. I'm stupid. Yeah, he gains Final Destruction next. Final Destruction. He gains HP and key back. It's standard at this point. 50% to your own unique gauge. I want to see what this looks like, because his unique gauge, I want to see. I'm going to elaborate more on this when his unique gauge pops up here, but I want to see what his unique gauge looks more like, right? He gets his Vanish back, he's going to gain cover up for 10 counts, and reduces the enemy's Dragon Balls by 1. So, a lot of decent rush control here. I mean, on the main is sure, if this is going to, because this is an LF, like, you want to land, right? Like, obviously, if you're not going to go for the LF, then it's going to be good, but I don't know. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, if you're going to go for the LF, you're going to not do that. I'm not complaining. I am not complaining, because rush control is very important in this meta, especially. His Z ability, we saw this. He is Vegeta Clan, Cell, Saga Z, or Saiyan, base strike attack and defense. And then Vegeta Clan, blast defense. Cool. Yep, you have blast armor, and then you reduce your key by 30. 30 is pretty much kind of like the minimum at this point. Oh, and then you do it on your blasts too, okay. Your blue card. The special move destroys all of your cards on activation, and your special move damage will increase depending on how many cards were destroyed. If more than one was destroyed, you'll also recover key. Keep a close eye on the battle conditions to find the time to use the blue card. Massive modifier. Minus 70% to health restoration for 70 timer counts upon activation. I'm gonna love that. Destroys all of your cards upon activation. Following effects occur based on number of cards destroyed. 0 cards, you gain 30%. 1 card, you gain 40%. And then you get 30 key back. 2 cards or more, you gain 60%, and you get 50 key back. And then you have blast armor. Okay. Yeah, I like it so far. I don't like this. I just don't like dealing with health restoration debuffs, but sure. Green card. A special art recovers key and charges the unique gauge. Make good use of it to charge your unique gauge in no time. And then you'll destroy 2 enemy cards and suppress their attacks and buy yourself some time. Yahoo! Alright, you'll gain a card. It's a trade-in card. Good. 50 key back. Good. Charges the unique gauge with 20%. We'll see what this means. 15% to damage inflicted for 15 counts, and then 15% to own health restoration for 15 counts. I like the health restoration buff here. And then minus 15 to own blue card costs. To next. Okay, so this doesn't like, it's not permanent. You just have to pop this and then you'll gain the buff once. Randomly destroys own enemy. Randomly destroying 2 enemy cards. Okay, you're gonna destroy your own cards in it. No. This is gonna be a good effect. This is gonna be annoying to deal with. Yeah, it's just gonna be annoying to deal with. Alright, and then the ultimate. We did not see the ultimate activation, so we do know that it's gonna be a ranged ult, like Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and the green Android 16, so you can like just wait in long range and just try to beat out an opponent with it, right? I do believe it also beats out the rush too. Alright, deals massive impact damage. Oh, it's massive impact damage, not supreme. Okay. I was completely... He doesn't have a double ult mechanic, I don't think, so it's not supreme, huh? Sure. Alright, applies the following effects itself upon activation. 40%, standard, endurance nullification. This looks like a decent ult, but then when you come here, okay. And then if the unique gauge is full, you gain another 30% to ult damage, 70%, and then you'll gain 30% to sustain damage. Good effect for 3 counts. I mean, this is big. This is cool. This is cool. This massive is interesting. I thought it was gonna be supreme. I guess it's not gonna hit as hard, but do I like that? Maybe it's not gonna do enough damage. I want to see this. I want to see this. I mean, it's gonna be a new LF. I assume his ult is gonna be like the thing that hits really hard. He gets damage on his main, right? No, you don't. Okay. I mean, he's supposed to be out there for a long time, so maybe... okay, with his ult card, we already saw that. His unique ability 1, this is where, you know, things actually get serious here. One defining feature of his unique ability is that it allows you to inflict all enemies with substitution count each time you enter the battlefield an unlimited number of times, along with a 50% increase in next strike arts damage inflicted. Restrict your opponents to do anything fun, and really let them have it. Yay! Lock in, my favorite. Also, over 3 time counts here on the battlefield. Okay, just explaining. It's not really describing what they want this character to do. Okay. Alright, here's this unique one. Applies the following effects to self when the battle starts. Charges on unique gauge by 30%. Okay. For the first time, it looks like he's gonna get it a lot faster. 100% damage inflicted, 70% to reduce damage received, arch draw speed by 1, standard, buffs here. Following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. Gaining strike cards next, I like that. Restores on key by 20, that's good. 60% to damage inflicted, 160. Activates once, 50% to next strike card damage inflicted cannot be stacked. Inflicts on with sub count 2. It's gonna lock in. That's annoying. Also applies the following effects to self if there are 2 defeated battle members. Okay, so last man standing effects. Charges on unique gauge by 20%, and then gain HP back by 20%. And then he's also gonna do that thing. Charges unique gauge by 50%. Okay, looks pretty decent. I do wish the last man standing buffs were a little better. Like, this could have been 30% or something, but I'll take what I can get at this point, right? The following effects occur every 3 timer counts while this character is on the battlefield. Restoring HP by 3% and key by 20. I like this. This looks pretty interesting. You're not going to get the healing as much as you think, though, so... I mean, because you have to be on the battlefield for, like, 10 counts in order to get 9% HP back. I mean, 10% is pretty big at this point, but... Okay. Plus 20% to damage inflicted, up to 60%, so that's 60, 120, 220. That's a lot. But it does reset after you switch, so that's kind of where it's balanced, I guess. I don't know. That's an interesting ability right there. But he does get a lot more damage here, right? It's only the current enemy, though? Okay. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade by plus 10% to damage received for 10 counts, and then the same enemy will also gain a plus 3 to all art costs for 10 counts. It should be all enemies. I don't know. Why isn't it all enemies? That's kind of stupid. This is just annoying. Whatever. It should be all enemies. This is stupid. And then the following effects occur whenever the enemy switches characters while this character is on the battlefield. Plus 15 damage for 10 counts. So that's 235. Ally sub count by 2, activates 5 times. I like this. Yellow Bardock has this, and I like that ability. Reduces enemy ki by 20. That's good. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 10% to strike and blast arts power. And then 30% to their blue card and old power for 10 counts. Standard. Cool. Really like this. Unique 2, he has a special cover changing and strike attacks. And then when his unique gauge is full, he'll rapidly charge attacks, and you're not explaining anything, are you? Sure. Alright, strike cover change, blue card comboing, cool. Rapidly charges a unique gauge while this character's on the battlefield. Yeah, again, he's rapidly charging his own unique gauge, so I'm gonna pull up one character here because it is directly like him. It is you. Perfect form cell, right? He has to be on the battlefield for his unique gauge to charge, it looks like. So, you know, you can't be... It's not like Kid Boots, not like a hit. And the way Cell's unique gauge works is, I believe it's right here. He has just the base modifier of charges on unique gauge while this character's on the battlefield. Vegeta has the rapidly modifier, so that's like, I don't know, 2 times, 2.5 times the speed. It takes Cell 20 counts for his unique gauge to charge. So I'm assuming it could be anywhere from 3 to 15 counts with Vegeta. I think the more likely condition is 10 counts or 9 counts, just so, you know, it coincides with this effect right here. You fully build this up and then you now go full ham, right? I mean, you spent 9 counts with Vegeta on the battlefield. Then you finally get to activate all of your, you know, dummy shenanigans with this. Because then you go type neutral, you're banished back, you gain cover null, you're getting rid of your debuffs and having immunity for them. You're sealing their blue cards, their ults, their rushes, their mains for 5 counts. I mean, once this unique gauge activates, it's pretty much, I mean, you are going to be combo, I guess, because you're going to be in neutral, right? You just have to be on the battlefield for that long. I mean, yeah, once this happens, it's going to be devastating, right? Oh, you gain more damage though. No, while unique gauge is full. I'm an idiot. I don't read. I'm a Dragon Ball fan. Yeah. So that's 265% the damage inflicted at max. Yeah. He just getting double card draw speed and extra damage, right? It's a good unique gauge, right? I'm just considering how fast it's gonna be. I assume it's gonna be 10 counts just to coincide with this effect right here. Just so you can really spread your wings out and just do as max damage as possible, right? I think once he gets the unique gauge up, he's gonna do crap ton damage though. I guess that's why he doesn't have supremely modified ult. Resets on unique gauge to 0 when this character switches to standby. So only when you switch out of this character will he reset his unique gauge to 0. Can you like not fill up the unique gauge? I guess maybe the one question I do have is, does his unique gauge always reset to 0 even if you don't fill it up? Because Cell's unique gauge, I guess Cell's not a good representation. We don't have another character who does this, who resets their unique gauge based on switching. I mean, you guys don't have unique gauge on. You have a unique gauge on standby though, but it's not like. I mean, just because. Yeah, you only increase it. You don't have a reset mechanic, so you don't on standby. You don't not on. Oh, Gohan does, but it doesn't reset. I'm talking about Ultimate Gohan. This one, you guys don't. You don't reset. You don't reset. You don't reset. You do, but you're a combo type. You don't matter. You don't. You're on field, on field, on field, on field, on field. You reset 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 on field. You reset. No, you reset off field actually. Well, I mean, you technically don't have a reset, but like the charging to 0 is on field. Same with you. I don't have a good reference for him, yeah. Yours is time gated and it does not come back unless you have a dead ally, so it's not time based. You don't matter. No, not you. Not you. Huh. Not you either. And then purple UI doesn't. Yeah. I have a question to see how this is not the right character. How this works. I am confused as to how this works, but I assume every time you switch to standby, you will restore own HP by 10%, give key back, and then support damage. I like this. This is good. But I have questions about this. If he does switch out, is he just gonna reset his unique to 0 every time? And then if it had been full, you'll gain more HP, and then you're shortening your auto count by 4. He looks good. That's all I can say. He definitely looks like he's a slow starter with this up, right? And maybe it does take him 10 counts to fully build up. Again, you do have ways so you can manipulate the unique gauge with the main, with having 2 dead allies. With this, I guess if you... There's no way you have to use like 5 green cards for it to be immediate, right? I guess just run this character with Whis. Get this unique gauge as fast as possible. Because you kind of want to just get to the unique gauge as fast as possible, so... that's Vegeta. He doesn't look too crazy. I would probably put him top 7. That's where I'm looking on the list. That's where I'm looking on the list right now. That's all right. We'll see what this character does anyways tomorrow. So I guess stay tuned. I might get drafted as usual. I'm still having a summon for Super 17, so hopefully I get Vegeta and Super 17 too.